You know, some people, they get something from somewhere and you ask them where they got it at and they lying and they like, oh, I got it from, and they gotta look up so you know they lying. Oh, I got it from, girl, bye, you got it from Bobby, stop it. Hey guys, back again. So we're about to do a little bit of makeup therapy today. Like the title says, I don't know, I just been feeling in the mood, you know. I guess it's just all the stuff that's going on, it puts you in a mood. And this time you definitely got to do what you like and what you love, just to boost up your energy and keep it positive and keep it happy, keep it relaxed, okay? So I've been looking real bummy these past couple weeks. So I just added a little bit of makeup therapy with none other than you guys. So before I start chit-chatting and stuff, I already moisturized my face. Like right here I have like a really, it's crazy, I have like a dry spot right there, extra dry, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put some of that right there. But anyway, I'm gonna do my brows because, you know, I can't talk through that, and then we'll be back. For brows, I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the color Chocolate. This is like a dark brown shade, which I actually quite like. So today I think I'm going to be using a lot of Fenty products, just because I got my Fenty BoxyCharm premium box last month in March, and it had a bunch of Fenty stuff, and I've yet to like dive into it. We ain't doing nothing else, I mean. Why not dive into it? But to carve out the brows, I do have a Fenty concealer, but I don't think I want to use that just to carve out my brows. So I'm going to go ahead and use Juvia's to carve out. Oh wow. Broke. Wait, hold on. Let me just carve these bad boys out and then we could talk. I'm just going to put this concealer at the bottom of the brow, and I'm going to wait until I do my foundation to do on top of the brow. That's like my new thing. That's because I feel like it allows for a more seamless blend. I don't really know what look I'm gonna do. I did get the Fenty palette, the Moroccan Spice palette. It's cute, but it's like I have so much palettes, I'm kind of thinking about gifting it. Hold, let me look at it one more again. Let me show you guys. This is super old, like it released a while ago, but I never got it. It's cute, but it's just like, I don't know, I just feel like it's rather tame. It's tame for me, you know. So I don't know, I'm gonna hold off on this. And they gave us this Kilowatt, the gold one, the like trophy wife, the gold one that like everybody was going crazy over when it first came out. I'm late to the game, but child, I got that box for $35. Okay, I got the palette, this, couple other stuff for $35. All right, so okay, mainly gonna be focusing on my face today anyway. So I just need me a palette with like some nice browns and oranges. I'm gonna use this little Ace Beauty because it has some really pretty colors in it, and it's like all in one place. So I want some of these warm colors in that bottom line. But let's see how this shade color goes. It looks really pretty. Oh, I didn't even prime my eyelids. I ain't even prime my eyelids, child. That's when you're excited. You know how long I ain't do a full beat? But let's talk about like our moods and stuff, and how we keeping our vibrations high and things of that nature. It's just tough when you're seeing all of this sadness around you. Like, it's a lot going on. It's a whole lot going on. I put a lot of that primer just now. What was I thinking? I know me, I don't know, I've been working a lot, so I guess it kind of put me in a blah space, you know. So I'm trying to get back to me. And sometimes when you're trying to get back to you, you just have to do things that you like to do. So makeup is something that I really enjoy, hence why I'm calling this makeup therapy. Because right now, I'm literally doing therapy. Like, God's willing, and this look comes out popping. Even though I can't go anywhere with it, I'm going to feel so accomplished. And I feel like that's why I like makeup. I want to feel like, yes, you did that, okay? We got to boost each other up because there's a lot going on. And I just feel like you never know what anybody's going through. So that's why I'm like forever grateful for everything that I have. Like, even though it's like super annoying to have to be doing all this remote learning and stuff as a teacher, I'm grateful to still have a job where I can stay at home, you know. I'm grateful that I have a safe home that I like to be in. Some people are stuck in their house and they don't like to be there. They're with people who may be abusing them. They're like, it's a situation going on right now. And I feel like in this day and age, everybody's just so stuck up on social media and what's going on in the world and all this other type of stuff. They don't take a minute to put themselves in other people's shoes, which is pretty sad about, like, I don't want to say this generation, because I don't know what generation it is, because I just feel like I'm even seeing older people older than me acting a fool on social media. I just feel like it's just everybody. You don't even have to do a generation these days. Just always remember, it could be worse. Like, I don't want to make it seem like, you know, it just, people are in some situations. See, I put it too thick, so it's kind of like showing through the, whatever. We're going to work with it. Another thing that I've been doing a lot of self-care in terms of doing masks, like just doing some common things just to put me in a positive headspace, because it's a lot. Again, like, you put on the TV, I know people who have it, so every day you're getting updates and it's just like a constant stress, you know. So it's a stressful time, and people are really being tried, like, we're really being tested and tried. I actually want to read this thing to you guys. I posted it on my Instagram. Go follow me on Instagram if you're not following me. This is what the image looks like, and it looks like some women are covering their face. It's from 1990. You know, obviously they had a similar situation, and it states, "This is timeless, and people stayed at home and read books and listened, and they rested and did exercises and made art and played and learned new ways of being and stopped and listened more deeply. Someone meditated, someone prayed, someone met their shadow, and people began to think differently, and people healed. And in the absence of people who lived in ignorant ways, dangerous, meaningless, and heartless, the earth also began to heal. And when the danger ended and people found themselves, they grieved for the dead and made new choices and dreamed of new visions and created new ways of living and completely healed the earth just as they were healed." So I put that on my timeline because that really spoke to me. It was like multiple parts. Let's break it down. But let's talk about the first part where it says people stayed home, read books, rested, exercised, got into art, played, learned new ways of being. Like, let's stop there. Like, learn new ways of being, to me, that's like exactly what we're doing right now, because it's like, that's what you have to do. This is a new normal. The other day I went for a walk, and, you know, of course, mask on and all that, and this guy's walking with his daughter, and she's like, "Oh, Daddy, why is everyone wearing a mask?" And I just like thought, like, because I don't have little kids running around, so I thought, like, wow, like, this is crazy for a little kid. Like, this is really a different world. When I was 5 and 6, I didn't walk around and saw people with masks on their face. That wasn't my reality, but this is these kids' reality. Like, this is a different world. The fact that it's talking about people getting into things that they might not have had time for. Like, literally, I got nothing but time right now. Even if you're still working, well, if you're an essential worker, I just want to say, matter of fact, put that out there. I'm praising you. I'm praying for you that, you know, you continue to be healthy and safe, because I know you might not have a lot of time to do these things because you're working. You're working probably triple overtime right now. And thank you. You know, I just want to say thank you, because these are the simple things that a lot of people who's been moaning about not being able to do this, and oh, you think I had a poppin' summer plan? I'm about to be lit this summer. And now, I don't know if that's happening. You think I don't want to do that? But there's people who's out there. At the end of the day, I'm here doing this. You know what I'm trying to say? So I just feel like everyone needs to put things into perspective, similar to what that poem said. Like, think, do something else. We can't do that. Like my mom always used to say, when you don't have mommy, you take daddy. When you don't have daddy, you take granny. Like, come on. Do something else. Be inventive. What else can you do now? Okay, so you planned on doing whatever you planned on doing this spring, right? But now we can't. what can you do? That's how I feel about it. Like, stop thinking about like what can't you do, and start thinking about what can you do. And that's kind of what I started to do, which is putting me in a better mood. It's like, you know what you could do? You could put more effort into YouTube. You could try to reach your goal for 2020. Now you got nothing but time. You could do that, Natalie. You know what I'm trying to say? There are some people who have the ability to like kind of find the positive aspects in situations. And I feel like in this situation, if you want to come out of it happy or just continue to remain happy, you kind of gotta put yourself in that mind frame, or else you're gonna be freaking sad, period. Like, and going back to it, it said you rested. Even if it's rest, some of us, we working so much. This is New York. Everything is expensive. Rent is ridiculous. You can't afford nothing in this joint. A lot of people are just working to pay their bills. They don't even have time to rest, you know? They don't have time to be with their kids. Yeah, I don't have kids running around, so I don't really know how it feels to be, you know, like the homeschooling stuff. Like, I'm a teacher, so I'm providing the homeschooling, but I don't have the kids, so I'm not doing the homeschooling. See the positive in it. Take it as time. You might not have even known what your kids was getting into. They might have been on TikTok wilding out. How you know? So it's like, take that time, even if it's to sit down every evening and say, all right, boom, we're gonna play dominoes today. We're gonna have a different game every night. We're gonna play Uno tonight. We're gonna play this tonight. This is stuff that, you know, we kind of got away from. So like I said, even if it's just resting your mind, getting, like, now it's social distancing, so you might have that friend that you thought was your friend, and now that it's social distancing, you can't even hear from Shorty. Shorty don't even talk to you no more. She's not even hitting you up. Or you have a dude you thought was really rocking with you. He was doing this. He was hitting you up. He was whatever. And now, child, we in quarantine and you can't hear from homie. Maybe you might be realizing homie got a whole wife right now. Like, you don't know. Like, most of the time we're going so much that not even your family or your kids, and I said take time to learn them, you might not even know yourself at this point because you're just so busy going. And that's natural. That can happen. Learn about yourself. What do you like to do outside of your job, you know? Maybe you might son, what if you got laid off right now and then you find out, shoot, I'm really good at such and such. You might be finding yourself a whole new career path after this. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, obviously, I'm playing devil's advocate and I'm really trying to look for the positive in things because I know things is jacked up right now. You don't really have time to stop and listen sometimes. You really don't. So that line where it says, and we stopped and we listened, really resonated with me. People saw their shadow. To me, that's like people learning about themselves right now. You learning if you can make it shake with the little bit of groceries you got in the house right now, baby, because God knows I do not like going to the grocery store. Like, I'm like, ugh, I just feel like it's mad germs out there now. So if I got whatever it got, so a cup of noodles, child, I'm about to throw some broccoli in there. What I got in the fridge? I got celery, I got carrots. I'm about to make me a whole vegetable ramen broth right now. We about to eat. It's Sunday dinner right now, okay? Like, you about to learn about yourself because it's nothing but time. Some people might be happy with what they see and some people might not. But at the end of the day, life is about learning. Life is a learning curve. So if you're not happy with what you're seeing, nothing but time to change it. And when the danger ended and people found themselves, they grieved for the dead, of course, and made new choices, dreamed of new visions and created new ways of living, and completely healed the earth just as they were healed. So that was very powerful to me because it's like, God's willing, at the end of all of this, God's willing, we come out of it stronger in some way. And that's why I say this. Yes, it's a bad situation, but hopefully everyone is going to come out of it stronger in some way, even if it's a closer connection to your spouse, a closer connection to your child, learning a new hobby, beginning to realize, shoot, I could make money off this hobby, turning that into a business, growing whatever business that you do currently have, if you can, you know, anything. Like, it's so much, it's a lot of opportunity. We just have to open up our eyes and receive it. Fail, bro. How am I failing at my makeup so bad today? Like, what is going on? This is throwing me off. I'm taking the tape off. I'm sweating. It's throwing me off. Don't like it, but not like it. P. Louise also had a sale, so I ordered some of those bases. I'm really excited to try them because this ain't it, sis. This is it. don't like this, but whatever. Let's line it. I'm using my Inglot number 77. I got a new one. But today's not really about like the eyeshadow. It's more so just like a talk and a chill. Alright, let's get into the face. Now let's talk about relationships. This was another post that was on Instagram, and I had sent it to my friends to ask their opinion or whatever. My face is so hot, it's sunny. It goes, my girlfriend of 6 months has been out of work for the past 2 weeks, and she just got word that she will be laid off permanently. She asked me could she move in with me. I told her that I'm not ready to share my home with anyone. She offered to pay half the bills. I declined. She then proceeded to ask me could I pay her rent for her next month. I told her that I'm uncomfortable doing things that a husband should do for my girlfriend, but I told her that she could borrow $300. She says that I'm wrong for not helping her out during her time of need, but that isn't the case in my perspective. She says that she isn't sure she will continue dating me. What do you guys think about that? Like, because I don't know, I feel like I have a different situation in my relationship that I was in. Within 6 months we were damn near living together anyway, so for him to like be like nah, no, it's kind of giving me he's not serious. What do you guys think about that? Like, that was so multifaceted to me because like I said, alright, so for primer I'm gonna of course be using the Fenty Beauty. This is a trial size and it's almost done. I have to decide if I want another one in this, but my BoxyCharm from April is coming and I'm gonna be getting the Benefit Professional. So I have both of the Fenty Beauty foundations. This is the Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation, and then I also have the Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation. I'm gonna mix these. A pump of this. I put a pump of the hydrating. And the foundation, they're both in the number 420. Now I'm going to go in with whatever residual foundation is left over on my hand and outline my brows. Like most of my like quote unquote boyfriends turn into like long situations that fairly quickly we knew we wanted to be in a relationship, so it wasn't really none of that long drawn out dating situation. So maybe that's why I didn't know what to think, because I did get some different points of views from friends, because off the bat I was like, he's wilding, like what, but then I understand it. Like, I'm an only child, I'm accustomed to being with myself. Living with someone is a huge undertaking, and then to do it like not, oh babe, like I really love you, I want you to move in, but strictly off the fact that you have to kind of situation, like you're being forced into it, like that's really, really heavy, and I completely understand it. But it's like, if that's supposed to be your man, to me he's given, I planned on quarantining with another babe, I planned on not quarantining with your ass, you ain't that serious to me. He's given, you're not that serious to me. I do think she was a little out of pocket for asking her to pay his whole rent. I feel like if I already asked you, can I stay with you because I lost my job and I can't pay my rent, and you told me no, I personally just have so much pride that I'm definitely not asking you to pay my rent. I'm low-key gonna be like, F you. I'm using the Fenty Beauty Concealer, and this is in the shade 385. So this is a very neutral tone. I might actually mix it. It was so funny when I first bought it, I thought it was too light, so I didn't really use it for a little minute. I'm gonna blend it, I'm gonna just let it soak in a little bit, and then I'm gonna blend it in. But yeah, so at first I was like, girl, if you listen, y'all, I don't know if y'all know me, but y'all about to know me right now. If you told me, oh nah, I'm good, you on your own with that, I'm not asking you to pay my rent, period. Like, but then again, I don't, that goes back to having having understanding in other people's situations. I have a mom, I have dad, I have grandma, I have people that I could fall back on, God's willing, thank you Lord. that if I'm in such a bind, that's who I would more than likely go to, and not freaking you who talking about I can't even come stay by you, like, you know. But I don't know that girl's situation. Maybe she don't have that, you know what I'm trying to say. And that even if he knows she don't have that, that's even more messed up to me. So I just feel like, to me, at first what I was thinking, like, he's wilding, but he did offer to give her $300. Bruh, I don't know where she live at, but where I live in New York City, I went to the grocery store the other day and spent $300 messing around with this damn quarantine. Okay, that's all I'm gonna just lay that right there. I don't know, he wasn't giving me vibes. But then I spoke to a friend and they were like, well, he's not her daddy. And I was like, you know, that's true too, you know. So that's why I was like, I like to hear a different perspective. But it could be that too, like, he ain't your daddy. What if that was my son? Now I study and know, you know what I'm trying to say. You have to look at situations from different standpoints. But what if that was my son? No, and he dating a girl. He not even, we don't know the whole tea. What if shorty out here on Instagram live popping it open on Boosie Live? Like, now I'm really putting myself in homeboy position. Like, this is why right here. This is why, you know, this is why we need to converse. And what if shorty is dead out here showing her private on live? And now she hitting you up like, we been dating 6 months, I'm trying to move in. Girl, your private's on live. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's hard to make decisions not knowing the full tea. I'm pretty much just going based off of like my situations and what I've been through and things like that. But I can't necessarily do that. So I might not even have to add any extra. And this is, I actually really like this concealer. It's very full coverage, especially when you let it sit like that. And I started doing that ever since I saw Jackie Aina doing that. She does that a lot, and I do like it. It definitely works. But you just have to be, you have to know your concealer when you letting it sit. If it's like a concealer that's gonna dry in 0.2 seconds, then you cannot do that, because then you'll be looking like Miss Patchwork Petty. Okay, so now we're gonna go. This is actually a product that is so funny. I don't never use it, but I'm trying to get into it because it's like, I watch video. I think I bought the wrong shade. That's what it was. I really wish I had bought Cashew, but I feel like when I bought this, I was hurried. That's why I don't like to be hurried. Like, honestly, you guys, don't be so hurry to run out and get any of these beauty products. It hit, but to me, it hits. Okay, it does hit. Oh, nothing hit like Laura though. Nothing hit like Laura. So it's like when I got this, I don't know, I feel like it was just like going on so thick. But let's see, this is a full Fenty face so far. So if any face is supposed to hit right on, it should be this face, right? I'm gonna go in with a little bit at a time though, because I feel like that was the issue. And I have it in the shade Banana. I'm going to put a little bit of the powder into the cap, and I'm gonna use my sponge today. I just think with this powder you can't use a lot. Once you use a lot, it gets cakey real quick, and that's why I was like, meh, because I already had Laura. Oh, I didn't have to struggle. You know, like when you move out your mom's house and you moving with a dude and now you gotta struggle, and it's like, bruh, my mom got a whole pool, she got 5 bedrooms, she got 2 baths. I had my own room, I was chilling, and I'm living with this dude and he ain't got shit. Like, that's kind of like that's how it is. What this powder was given at first, I was like, man, I ain't got time to struggle with freaking Fenty. And I got Laura over here damn near taunting me like, come to me, you know. I think the thing is that the powder is super dry. I don't know, we're gonna see. I to be honest, I probably used that powder like 2 or 3 times. Like, I did not use that powder a lot, and I've had it for a minute. Oh my god, thing about Fenty products is that they just look so good. Like, look at this, they just look rich. It looks like it has my whole dress looking rich. You go girl. Caribbean girls run it. Ask Riri. Yes, Riri, you go girl. It just looks so expensive, so like rich. You know how to, I tell you, it's going back to what it is. You know how to make it work off of a little. You know how to take that $1.99 situation from Bobby's, for your little dinner party and make it work, okay? When it's Christmas, when it's Thanksgiving, when we get out of this quarantine situation, take yourself to little Bobby's over there. If you're from Brooklyn, you already know what I'm talking about. When I talk about Bobby's, you take it, it's like a discount store. For those of you who don't live in Brooklyn, it's like a cheap discount store, but it's like West Indianville. So it's like you take yourself to Bobby's, you get yourself a little curtain, a freaking runner for your table, some tablecloths, some rugs for your kitchen. Home, what is it? Home TV, whatever the situation is, home goods, wherever. Do not nothing on you. Know how to make that $9.99 curtain look like you done paid $500 for that joint. Yup. People coming to your house. You know how much people come? Where you get up, yo? Bobby's. You know, I'm a straight shooter. I'm not like, you know, some people, they get something from somewhere and you ask them where they got it at and they lying and they like, oh, I got it from, and they gotta look up so you know they lying. Oh, I got it from, girl, bye, you got it from Bobby's. Stop it. Stop it, I saw it. I was there last Saturday and I saw those curtains. I know you got it from Bobby's. I was just asking to see if he's gonna tell the truth. Period. I don't have like an overall setting powder for Fenty, so I'm going to use my Sephora Micro Smooth, and this is in the color Deep 60. So I've seen a lot of people raving about this powder, and it's not that expensive. It's like $20. So I decided to give it a chance, and I did use it the other day, and it's actually really nice. I think it's like, look at that. Look at my face. It's so smooth. Like, it really is. Like, it has the perfect name. Super Micro Smooth. You guys, why this Fenty powder is kind of hitting? Now I want to hit. You know what I'm saying? When I had it for months and months. Nah, I wasn't using it like that, to be honest. And now I'm going to actually start using that Fenty powder because it's not that bad, you know? This Sephora Micro Smooth powder, though, I've been missing out, you guys. This is life. This is the Sun Stalker Instant Warmth Bronzer in Cocoa Naughty. I think this one glass of wine is hit. Like, it was a big glass though. It was like this. So literally that's actually like 3 glasses of wine, right? Because usually they be giving you like this much in the restaurant. You know what I'm saying? You go come on now. Come on. $10 and they want to give you this amount of wine. Bruh, I could get the whole bottle for $10. I mean... Okay, so where the eyes lacked and disappointed me, the face is making up for it, boo-boo. I've always wanted this, so I just got this, and then this was on sale, so I was like, let me get a gloss. So yeah, I got the Buxom gloss, and I got this, and I sprayed down them boxes with, what they call it, Lysol, whatever. Sprayed down the box. I don't care, because I don't know who packed the box. Did you guys see that video with that Amazon man who was spitting on the box and rubbing it all over? Yo, people is wicked and disgusting, yo. Ooh, this is so pretty. So everybody's always talking about this Cocoa Naughty Fenty bronzer. So let's see what it's hitting for. I absolutely love the way Fenty Beauty products look. I love Rihanna so much. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys know how much I freaking love Rihanna. Is this not showing up? That would really hurt my feelings. No, it is. It is. Okay, I got scared. I was like, oh no. What we doing next? We're doing blush next. Let's do a blush. What blush should I use? What blush should I use? What blush should I use? This Becca is actually a sunlit bronzer and it's called Maui Nice, but I've been more using it as a blush because, I don't know, it's giving me blush vibes. Let me see. Yeah, it's reddish. It gives me blush. So I've been using it as a blush because it gives me blush vibes. Period. And we're going to use the Stunner Lip Paint in Unbutton. First, I'm going to put a little bit more chapstick on because everything's dry. Everything's dry these days. I don't know what's going on. Lips dry, face dry, I'm breaking out. Oh, child. So we're inside for a short time, yeah. Alright, now we're gonna go into Unbutton. I'm gonna try a little bit of Trophy Wax, the same color I put on my eyes on my face. See what I'm talking about? That's exactly what I was talking about. It's so pigmented. It's okay. I'll just use it. Oof. That just accentuated the pimple on my lip. Alright, you guys, so this is going to complete this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is the final look. I actually really like it. It's very glowy. It's very like luminous. Eyes, I don't know, whatever. I just really enjoyed talking with you guys, chilling, having a little girl chat. I hope you guys enjoyed as well. If you have not done so as yet, please hit the subscribe button and, you know, like the video, comment down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.